Huh? Vai. Vai bi tiro kai. Yalo tuwa du cooking. Ala neme temale. Ndenna yin duwa bali be. Nkata sanjo fon sama. Nka dan le wato dole. Ala feata ala nyom mansa feata on fonte kere. Yes, basin. Nye konton salam. Ala feata ndel sometimes sama fon kata hola ngata ala ngaka ngata ala ngata sama dia ngata ala dane pula so sama la. Ngoy tilo jele ni tilo fon na be bola tilo fon na be bola ala bo ka tilo bonde de tilo men be nyil fon torala de tilo men be torala baga bu ko fon bonde sama bu kan ala dani wala tili kandi ngoni amoy sama tili kandi wote jang ala yeso season sabalela season saba e ka vinta soto e ka vinta soto le season nan le fon because sila season do be ka fa ko fruling yalo jamano le fruling soto le ye hap soto ye vinta soto ye zoma soto season nani ani bukala dani ndel la jan tilo fon fe la be wulen ciao fonyo ndi ma be bola bilay yo ndel dun membe kiran tella ndeli afrika dol dunia jahannam al boso dal etale al kiyama jahannam fanan soto yalo ma si bolet ni man al kiyama jahannam ni man dunia jahannam ni man dunia arjanna soto at least si al kiyama arjanna nene bari Gambian in tilo fon botaje e fan kalo ne nyin tilo nyi alay nyi bondile pour kana fi kol halaki la ilaha illallah fankaso balbu fankaso fankaso be Gambia nyaawonya al nalaw bichol be banin tilo ko wewu e kam da ko bichate nyi banko kam ngoyele saato be ni yiro ndella mol kata sappi wulo ko no kay ka kuntu ka be ke real estate on o be ke no la nyaadi le albe mo la yiro be kuntu la alma yiro la nemolo ale yiro la nemolo ne nka oxygen men inhalate akabo yiro le bala atel kata al kawo yiro be kundale piece je dawdale ta kundale afo ko land 20 by 20 albenna la na metal kajin 20 yaje say ya reduce 15 by 15 na meta ba kala 10 by 10 na meta 5 by 5 na meta na almeta 3 by 3 alwela wanna walla na almeta 3 by 3 da wallahi ndesan non defo ka bala fa afrika ya fon ka afrika no fon de batalo al kata ni wuru lal bafala ala intelligence ala ya zomi ay mune di yalla na manke wuru kense onete ala chojol lo karobe la le jamol lo karobe la be wur la ñoo kunna fen ko do yalla adama be kokudo hanna tar ñil malla adala kafiro le bari la kafiriya ya kianing komi ila kafiriya ñi la talale yo ndel dun mu la ilaha hawla ilete mu jabi do afrika ya bidda wala la ko fa bu bala falde ya ñin tilo men jete kay ñi ale tilo jila ka ngel ñaaw ba ñin tilo fa ko dabe sumarinde na foñendi we ma hani mari manta al kiyama ñaawonya e ka jahannama e ka al kiyama aljanna explain ñaabe foñendi uñi wato do naye konko e ka fo yamrate boka nar janna le adel bo kankam bal ko Gambia kono baro yalla silo kambe buru ni futata korda dol ma lase korda dol lo bi ni futa do korda dol me kamda sanji tan ko male ni la manke fende fo kankan du janni sino li pade kadu la bele je koyre atel la sino mu kankan ne dawla ngo nada janne rek janni topic ko be jam fana because intel la jam we da fon you know abe diarim bagila sometimes man jare fan telephone sometimes you know nga mira fa na broda mag jare ndafa bena na Gambia citizenship fa bena revoke la le yes be mira ka wala time ñu ba revoke la alla ko bala fa watal Gambianol al ñom banku letri dunia birin dunia ton kon nano be Gambia ñom banku anyom banku mulun jawo ate dunia do ton kon nano dulato. It's one of the most ugliest country. Me yalon ko ila country is unorganized. Al mampa ku soto mol cité fonyono damento. Jirite ni dun a real estate dol beje buka fenye nintilo ko paw buka hani fita junde buka jalla sa bankol. Gala je sa do ko na beni yiro ala se ko nemo kelela. Ndel la jang ko dojlan. Til kandi sama katal li paraka janja mol man til kandi ni sama so. Nadi ada ala sai abe sama jo jindi la jang atel men kata sial ka qur'ano karal ka sama dani al ka sama dani sama na sama la sababu momenti wala mu jiyoti yiri juwolti Gambiano sal nyaata no le male suto be dawda suto be dawda atel nyaata no le yiri judan dante dal bafula ko al ngata kunto ngake real estate ndefa be silandi na kaburo al kanala ba wolle class real estate banal yoke ade real estate yelo janiro bafulo latran kala al jamul ka janiro kele say wala mun ka burol janda me ngam adama din janiran hofuno natinde ni men fata nge janinge ke kabo kono da din ko si ngaku wala fale alla banko al babe ke real estate ne yiri hani yiri ju saba ni ajel lade ka fale ne ko ta ngalan be mbul tati bay tati albe mol la yiro be kuntula yiro is part of our nature al kanyi fonyo men ji al kal ni oji fonyo men na yiro le ka supply yiro anin kala alla atmosphere nyi ka senyandi ade la banko kan Gambia dunia moto koto be ka be ci ka Europe janne nale moto koto jale ati kala samba ale kur la machine koto jale ati kala samba ali any fem koto soko nagirano latil kundala wodulato ndemalo fo na Ministry of Environment ministry membe marle na environment la eske wo found ne kata latil kundala you know the people who are living in that place that latil kunda billahi they are in a big danger. Nagirano le nyim spare parts ol mo la sato tema. Tulobe bon na sato. Do we know the danger of that oil? Ala implication to our health. Kankan be tila wo kono la. Molbe ni oji la wo kono. Munati na molbe ni mo moje na ko buhu kamda nyin sanji jolla ni TV be nyola. No mole kanafo mole ko adam barobe do ko la Gambia falenta al falenta bi dunia be banku mulun jawo Gambia la mune beje tafas enjoyment la Gambia is the only country center men soto ela center is only atodo Senegambia nyole abanda Gambia no better la Gambia kono jadi nde na dia nyen kata bayan sita bayan holidays no na dia tanya ngata hanajan in Leipzig ngata Hamburg nyol fenkol big cities me alonko you know it can attract the tourists but until Gambia na manke kombot ana manke Senegambia enjoy men julale balbulu jomale be wulla yeta Gambia ko kata basele ninna dimbal fele beta kam basse beta ka tourism la laje what are you going to do there mune be basse jomale be wulla ko tenina dimbal kata fara fenyele Gambia wisul ni bankundi ube nyamento a small country less than 3 million population barakantawni ye fankili intellectual Gambia diwni men yalon ko Gambia no men yalal bal diwul la university joka wo university to koy kata master degree le karanje alal diwni bondi al kanal la kodo west wo university kunko Because that university is even making more harm, bringing our country more backward than helping us, Gambia University. Because they are only graduate, only the thieves, they are producing only thieves and criminal lawyers and incompetent intellectuals. Alka $100,000 all bond alka spend go university le kunna. Eka mune bondi banko ka. University bal bulu kavo wate ba fola nyoy Facebook. Congratulations after the end. Ebukana end result le fond na society kono. Ila karaw mune nafa. Janni be di usamba Gambia University asamba suderol. Edimu nana da ko kon lafta la Gambia University a fay ko tayeta kapinta yakara. They are more better than to go and waste thousands of dollars in that useless university there, because they are only producing thieves and idiot intellectuals, so-called because they are not qualified. They don't have intellectual capacity. Imagine, Gambia is a prank state. It's a prank country. Mbenyo prank la wrong, fake. Muninete nimentara do way fendi soto na university da dol ba wala nimma stale jita nga bachelor le soto abe they all become useless in the society. They became liars. They at the end they become scammers, because nyaju baby munati ne be kala fikata lawyer ya karam tawo Gambia University but how many Gambians many aloko they want to be a lawyer, and compared to our country population time benala in 10 years coming Gambia la lawyer wole be siala Gambia la population of found hani teacher Gambia la lawyer le be siala, because lawyer ya Gambia kono becoming a criminals. Our lawyers became criminals, because these are the people many alonko ni lanskama soli kata lori koma. These are the people many alonko e kata lori mo falal koma drug dealer koma ni lawyer lamu. So to be a lawyer is aina e kafo nyadile is one of the luxurious criminal lamuit. So jani be di una time waste like afa ko tawo university to at the end he became a useless children or useless kid for you, because ala karote na fala fen. Most of us are Gambian University graduate. Most of these Gambia we are studying political science, political fantankal. I'm a lawyer. I'm this. What are they producing? They can a small country like Gambia. Every year, how many hundreds of thousands Gambians are graduating from university, from college, our agriculture field? They are all become a thief. Molika school law, pruning kamalako, kabanko lifted from the property. But Gambians are building school to produce the thieves. They are building school to produce the scammers. That's why our country became a prank nation. You know? So, not I mean Dr. Ismail City, because they more sabal ngawo promise lang ko mala fidia mula la kola. Because they at least alako aramadu kana ke fanjay lati bar nyaado ma wo mumuneti naje alako falatu zakku anfusakum huwa alam man ittaq al kanakal fanjay lalde ate ala yalon jomale silantate alanya bari wo ala kilunde ay kumol le fonye ani misalol nin taman serol ako ningoje ngo sisla nin kol le benyola bari yalon tela kol manke sumayati nin kol benyola bari naaje nganyim fanando amanke sumayati yalo somanda ite jaman lonne somanda jambe sumari ne yalo jang ite fa yalo God bless Germany amanke God bless England, God bless Germany, God e jam bless le yimbango ngoyne na baling yalo ite tala jaman la santo sate ndi momento wole wolte jamanti ibukano jaman ite jaman fon fenkela wala comme koyne ko na baling wala na Hamburg nyol Munich you know wala ta Düsseldorf nyol but the jaman la senta mu jannete baling faniso sama ala dentro ala dentro e ka honna sa so Ismaila Cité comme mod sabal niaje mbukadi amate la kola mod sabal hanni aliya samba al kabale mod sabal badi woni hanni ya samba al kabay du wataje ate barakala, because yaje barako be dendin wulula lela, you know barako be dendin wulula lela eko nim muso nim kew si fu kew si ke dolomin nati kew si ke kuobeti asi de nay musu kendo soto asi din wulu membe ke la woliyoti kew futa nyawonya bar na benta musu kendo fa be din kendo soto la bar ni muso futa hanna keke ta nabiyo molti nabila luta la muso wala man ni musu nin ke ama endos aden endos nabiyo mo la muso wala tinna almu alayem be bendi musu kendo fa so wala na mol sabale let nobody waste your time on him because ate barakala ate baraka kukela abetula nyinela katu munamu abamale ya tutu Gambia ko non de Essa Jawla nanya yelo ni sainde man nenema musoje aduta nyawnya saita aduta kata lo president ya ke futu kewta e futu kewo me yalon ko e diun soto e kata e kawo expose ala bata e ka fundinde ede mune expect ko mari diunla woton tol ni mod sabalte lanola momo ye fan kompia mod sabal fe be fan netinyala because mod sabalte barakanola hanni Gambia be tata mod sabale hijola kata lo kaba baba birin somandanga 1 week ten kana do morke continuously ko ka duwayen te mutala kata la wulula ba ma matutu so diwdol beje naleje al halo dolal kane tesi e bañol la barolo wala dina musola munyo betetal so mbe men fula mod sabale dro bila te ba fulan tole ko ndel lakko don tel yo kin do ko mali bar birin tumo mena waljini yo nyulbe forresin organize la fate malo ko doko bentel bulla sisila nyulbe ko do kila anyon nyon jamal foli ma fate mod sabal malon ko ndel e badi wulle soto Gambia ma fanyo kala ki albadi unal kanakinde bar mo furu nyatra yama ko ate dunno la ku kende tabe dunna ku furi ya dambal mo fon karanya bo mod sabal fe na be mo furi wonet katu mo furi wone kanyabo mo furi fe so ni mod sabale ala jube system o membala mole mata malla fi mola mo yalon ko mo kendo le mo moli kato fo mod sabal malla fi aman talibe het fen kama bar yalon ate ala jube aka dati mella meni barakatate meni balim nenema aksono men kate bay aksono men ke meni bama boli aksono ka kanyati le wol bar duwa diun ba futula diun ite ba man futuwo muta même ba futu tay koy kay ni wala kombe ke fanne batan wala kine ko futuwo ngani moy kitabu tiyol lale e ko ala ko la amarta ko ala la fode bari nga moy kitabu la man Qur'an ko ngawo ken client e ko ala kitabu le nyim foko e ko lawla amartu ahadin an yasjud li ahdiha li ahadin an alle amarta li amra'atu an yasjudi li zawjiha ning ayatare ko be adamadi o yamar la pour ka sujudi anyon adamadi o ye mbe musole yamar la ka sujudi afutu kewe yalla wota ku batata de because adamadi ona life ko ne manyan na sujudi la fenye na manke ala subhanahu wa ta'ala bare ko kitabul ko ning ayatare ko ala be mo yamar la ka sujudi anyon adamadi o ka adamadi o yamar pour ye sujudi aban daga adamadi egla feo fe ka lo bankoto alale pour salo wato la e manyan na wol landila adamadi we duma bare ala ko natara bo kelanu abe musole ya marla pour ay sujudi afutu kewe so surtout la muso même ma wo fang mudanyo no eta sui president ko wo president kanyitande wala nkebeten na be sayrenten wo president ne nata wo konyin kammala nata buditela alfanal ni wol yo wo modoli wol diwni ni wo musifali al ye diwni je e be nyin kalanta yalla al kanetesi duwate jabilema e maje mome yalon ko ite mu Gambia la pendi you become a boy of an illiterate the people like Dusan wonyol sirin janyol men yalon ko intellectual you call yourself an educated elite e mome ye londo manke nyinti do ngatar wurla grammatic no the education niamo ala ko niaje ko ala ko nga londo nyinin niaja ko hal yastawil ladina ya'lam wal ladina la ya'lam fomol ni mol be kanyan no lalba men yalon ani momen malo woto ne karan nanin karam baloje be kanyan di la fahamol la karan naman karan molle ya klem ka karantale so since mod sabal me yalon ka aka Essa fal attack abe talibe ben suda attack la abe yang sunyol attack la ñil kile wokila ka men attack la life condition o jube mo me yalon ko tele ba fala mo le him mota flate him
talibe mota fula talibe hin yeta balwosa bari modi sabal nyinata ko UDP kolle ka atela bujo UDP kolle ka domoro londa la bunka hanim bama muso meni beje ila balwobe kolle yar nyawnya ila gadi na fioni kata kati e kanatinde kadi mod saballa because yen jikole soto ko abe lorin tonya lek woto nim mobe tonya ka la bata da mu menta bo ko nyi address kan nim bata be laari ngaka momoy sama ko no fenfento yama ko yar wo musoli kela gadi na fika sori kata gadi noto do kola mod sabal be laari ngala bunko nabe kirindal je mewo meni ko tete kila fenti wo banko ka moli lote tilolo lote fonyola ye kelo ke kaje ko batariya ngo UDP ngol mar regret de ko men kede because ku kendo walla tala ko ku kendo le ke adamadi wudu ne ku kendo ke buka regret wala katum be son dal ko bataro mo manyan na wo fasa la society kono ka bataro fasa society kono wala mu ko ka luwati ka kala mo dol kan katu inite kan kilin kunna inite ku kilin kunna wo haramu ta hanidi no kono ولكن القرآن كفتؤمنون ببعض الكتاب وتغفرون ببعض فالبي سنة لبان لوا دول بيجي ميال فيبو اليسو ولا اتل من بنياتون كيالا لوا ميات الفيبو اليسو ولا مما الفيبو اليبلا ولا because wal mankat la febo non to yehudo la kawok yola ke mod saban yola yudi pin ko lotay ye bun tia gasola ye muskon mal bun tia gasola ye busol bum tia gasla e ko ite lola dibite yala lotay ko be kila dibite ote kute kelin ku kennoto yudi pin kol mamme ngani ya mod sabali woto alaka men fo hal jaja al ihsan ila al ihsan fo do nyi nyaajo manke nyi nyalati ba wallahi nyew nyaajo nyi nyalati momen yo ke mandin koli ko sene nyoya ka bang bar nani nyoya bu ka bande adama de hanani nyate lun kilinde ka asidu nyawnya kana tay kata se ka e ka fe bati nyala itati nyanola kata yo lun kilun nya menke momen kata ke la bumujo ni aje dumuro lote tela tabulo ka wala kake ni aje ko dimuta ta karamuto wala kake bi ni te ko kane nyati wala ko ila sababo ala dun kon kana nyina sababo كادون على فوني أفو مولا البولا سببو نوما فاتبعوا السبب فاتبعوا السبب البولا سببو نوما أدو كتابو لي أفو لاسي إن قامل إلا بسبب فند كمال لنين دنيا كون سببو تمنا woto mod sabal biya be president baro la nyum furinte akafo men kono akaka molle hadani akaka ka datil molle la men yalo ko kunu abe kole yare wolle lotay walakin hani Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ko ako ni be sono ya kono adamadi ate ala mira woto ni dun ta kole ya kono ate ala be mira woto momen yalo ko be kole ya kono ilote ni dun da sono ya kono kana fo be kelo kililal katu wala kelo wol folto kela de ala be la kelo kele woto walakin ngafo UDP kole ko alinga mod sabale igno because mod sabal la balwo be dende nyinel ndol ni mod sabal la ambition ta kilende ndol la ambition mo menti wala mu ko na banko be condition men kono corruption ay banna banko ka ndella ambition menti wala ko na asata ko titala Dakar ngata $100,000 so vest ila leftano kunto mfonsi jara non na banko ka this is our ambition ndiwoni men yalo ko wala mun na banko la sama alifaluti banko na man bi dindi on soto ate ala banko la future man ama ala banko la future is not promising because kullu qabirun saqirun kullu saqirun qabirun ya alfa wa alfa ja folota dindi yalto ya dindi wo dindi jabe la banna alfa yalto woto men be kala sama alfa tintel la banko ka nol benna banko bulaka that should be a concern for every Ghanaian citizen so Gambia la politiko si même fono wala mu ko na politiko kono mo dantan lebeje group dantan lebeje mo men yalon ko be politiko kono because they have hate against a certain tribe or certain individuals adim momen be politiko kono pour la selfish interest adim men be politiko kono kaaje kono na banko be situation o men kono ngabondi wo kono Modou Sabane nyoli Ismaila Cissé nyoli they are in these categories yo Ismaila Cissé ate bukamalu e kanne kam mali baliya kumol fo ye kulu baliya kumol fo ni diam de ka fo ko kar ngel fele neni rola a tan ko telle folo ye Gambia diwni neni ba o tumo men nako kelobe kandiren Gambia kono molbe findila silo kan kata demonstration molbe ni yol lala Ismaila Cissé le abe deri Gambia kono 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 political party ole law. And the last time I checked, that political party is an opposition political party. Wala jinanko. Gambian na IC failed the Gambians. Because naba nyama siye nyol manya na talabi existing. Ando Gambia diun alibuka atelifamu Gambia diun nibe kila wakila kening ala tema purila bankole. But kana be kila wakila pro Gambia diun because Gambia diun they think that suffering is an achievement. Ni batara ebe toro men kono achievement le mot. Because ni ajube Ismaila Sise nyolu mo men kabula wol noma e ka fo e ko etelibola parti le kono. Nyen dole be political party law. Pour nyen kamala ko be access soto la nyame ebe access soto la nyame kadum man sakunda kono. No Ismaila Sise ko kodo akodo be telbulu afero bela asembo bela pour ka oppositional prevent pour ka nyem man sakunda soto no. Because ako opposition they have no vision. Those opposition Ismaila le afoda ako those the opposition in the Gambia they have no vision. But I know opposition on Nadia be at a many months secunda kono oppositional member vision or I will let it sababu for be at a kala wo dasun kan do yela a malibale ma be o man secunda la position kono oppositional la position la mot. So amunda ko there are political parties in the Gambia. Gambia do legend for respect la. Adamadi itel fond be responsible de fond ko le be di la fen ko jola. Nte my problem is not about these political leaders. Na problem on tel banku diwne ndol men yalo ko ndol lekata barsewto ndol lekata leftanoto ndol lebe batare ba on political leaders they are using you to have access to the government itel ba enjoy la nyamento Ismaila Sise nyol fa ba ka tombo jata nyol be nyim political party leaders jama beje they are using our innocent mothers sisters just to to ka womol ke komela marsandi solti. Politicians who member Gambia is very few. So most of these people, wala tinang ko atul men yalon kal dun ki Gambia University. Lokal kanal la kodo west wa university kunna. That university is just producing only thieves and scammers and dishonest people because muneketa they are not educated. Education doesn't mean that you can speak perfect English. Education, if you are educated, you should be able to feed yourself. Your education should lead you to feed yourself and help the others. But in where you are educated, you cannot uplift yourself. You cannot feed yourself. But your dependence and your feeding or survival should depend on the poor people, those you're supposed to help them. You are not educated. And these are the kind of the people that our university is producing. University students no member Gambia. Look at how clueless they are. Even some of these people, when they open their mouth, you even feel ashamed that when they tell you that I'm a university student. What are they learning there? Nothing. They're computing each other who can speak Mama Queen Elizabeth grammar. Big word, because they think that writing perfect English, speaking perfect English is the sign of one's intelligence. Society. While we fail, how many Shakespeare we have in the Gambia? None than the English language. See their writings. And this is why our country is failing. Because in the government, like educated people, they are good in writing, they are good in everything, they can speak perfect English. When they are in the office, they cannot produce, they cannot reproduce, they cannot product, they cannot be product. Nothing absolutely. Because they went to that university to speak the English, to understand the language, nothing else. That's why do called dila it a femfen na fano banko na mange sunyarol. So that's meaning na school be lord in jail to produce the thieves, spending taxpayers' money on thieves, producing thieves for the society. So jani bela kodo dunda university sifa kuna hundreds of thousands ya spend university kuna go elect the new kiba ita suderol ita welding. Because in Bengal, there's Europe young. When you go come to Europe here, most of the universities go there. I'm studying computer science. Engineering, mechanical engineering, electro engineering, technical engineering, construction engineers. These are but go to our society. How many people are doing that? And these are the things that can create the employment in the country. But in our country situation, everybody want to go and sit in the office because they can speak Mama Queen Elizabeth grammar perfectly. And they've turned to be a thieves. Iba mal men yalon ko wolle la karamurjo kate gadi no to kela karamurjo foi futa opposition ma they became a kana wolle foi kana muri ka wolle rob walakin anko Gambia diunle tel lamba mañol fa mañol mbani musulu ntel nyanta diam la nyilde e manke be yawniti adamadi wo adamadi mo manyan ne te yusla la selfish interest ka ni aje andum manyan na sonna ko ntol mo wulula letin ka daji ko ta ke promoting na society ko me yalon kon diuni be daji ko le karanna jamabe bulo ko sala mod sabale fo yamra e jamabe je ni koy ko al muy diuni ke ko mod sabale ba fo na auju billahi min jalika so mo men yalon ko nteni te nte lafilan diuni ke wol be nyamendo ite fana man lafi diuni ke wol be nyamendo bari kabulo ko wala ke promote wala wo mu munati wo mu jawiyalati na society la jawiya against one another anung kila ko ni aldo kilinte keno la misilime kendoti alla misilime yate timmanola foni yefem men kanu fonye yemen kanu badi we la yu'minu ahadukum hatta yuhibbu akihi ma yuhibbu li nafsihi aldu kilante je men ala dino be ala limaniya be timmano la be keno la misilme kennoti foy si fewn kanu fanye yemen kanu e fewn kanu le badi we yemen kanu fonye barinte ninte di un lota ko nyako mod saballe mun na mentode wolum bende mu bayla na korda kono kaatu manduwa ko defaran laftalan bedde mu mentulan koma bawo ko ni adama di mu fata bara saba wala buka kunto ila yawmiddin wa bara saba wol kono aba kono e ko zamatal abdu qafa a'malu kullu illa thalatha ni adama di mu fata ila baro be kuntuta wululale mbolle ma fo men man dinto ko ma de mo la ko mo ke bar adama di de même fata fen saba ni fota nyimbe lay fota lal wala mo dewti bari yaaje ala buka mistake de kila du fana buka mistake abuka dia man yola dia nadia ta saful do ali walad akoni adama di fata ila baro be ko ta fo bara saba ye bara folo men fo baro bu jomaleti ali waladi salihah lazi yad'u bihi aw biha wala mu dunkendo me yalo ko yatu ikoma dinkendo me yalo ko yatu ikoma muna mu dinkendo abe sonna e do ko ka tarola abe sonna ka kuma kendo fo molie abe sonna ka moli makoy but not in other way around comme mod sabal be menate mod sabal kate do ko kala adu hani nabiyo moli ala ko en kal do ko ke e be nyin qur'an kulo membe kuntun kunan wala ke nan kale ko nyin qur'an kuntun nalal kanal lela hanin te al kanalan tapale katlen sache katlen fen katlen e jama beje because what they are reading, what they are quoting from the Quran, they don't believe it in, because they believe that you have to live on it. ولكن الله سامع جاء كنتم دينا أتيوا الله أتيوا الرسول وأولو الأمر منكم مود سابل أتاتا يا كنتم القرآن وكنا كافو follow your leaders أكانين أيوة كنتم verse 159 in Surah An-Nisa ngai yebu mود سابل ngai from 159 to 160 to 61 ngai ayo nyim futandi je bari kadamu atiiu Allah atiiu Rasul wa ulul amr minkum ala no malekila no manalla nyaton kol nkay ko aya kilo nyine continuota wa sura kilo nyine ala ayo nyine continuota men ko e ko wa ulul amr minkum analla nyaton kol bara ko enne ko fa in tanaza'tu fi shay'in faradduhu ila Allah wa rasul nan law nyaton kol walita woto alama mo ama kabula jatan ko no mama impose mo kan ama impose mo kan momo ka foy abe fani yalla momo le ka foy regardless no matter who tell you amari be fani yalla alama mu afo moy ko ama impose mo ka dia ko abule la nyaton ko noma atiiu la atiiu rasul wa ulul amr minkum ala no malekila no man alla nyaton ko bari ma ja qur'an o nyin continue tajela akoy ko fa intanaza'tu fi shay'in faradduhu ila Allah wa rasul sa akoy ko ala noma yakila noma analla nyaton ko men alnalla nyaton ko al ni benta kule kamma nim baro lahido leta sai baro mo lahido timmande ite mo kilon kana ka fon tole ko qur'ano ko adu alay wala lahido wosi qur'ano ko sinya jolle bari ite nya ko wo lahido wasi unyin wo be is useless anu nyim be mu qur'ano kulol wo fu bil ahdi ala lahido timmande qur'ano la nyim fo indal ahda kana mas'ula na lahido limbekela momo e lahido tambe nyinin kala al-kiyamalo. But all those ayah, they make that useless. You will never hear them quote those verses, because they only quote these verses that favors them. Misilime na fi kole kawoke. So wala tinanko UDP diun. Let us focus. Saballa plano memente. My father almalo munebeket. These people, they can only be relevant when they attack UDP. Saje told me social media. Nganyim fole kilende billahi wallahi mole nyim fonye very close to these people. Akonye ko because I never know that there are so many people, many aloko fake profile level. They are following you. They will never comment on your post. But anytime you talk, they follow you. Very close to the government. Some are government workers. You know, you people are making Sabal famous. Do you know that when they are sitting in the State House, Adam Barrow himself, Adam Barrow found akadum Facebook le ayajube abafule he namo anila kill benyolande anila kill. So this is Sabal yenyinolong. Ekadum Facebook le yafu he bari ke la kabe afele tofta bio ka ni wata tele to bebulu. So you see how they are using UDP to gain their selfish interest? Because yemune for Barola and worst enemy today is UDP. Barola not Maya Mujomalti, well, United Democratic Party. So what they used to do, go and attack UDP. It will be the social media, WhatsApp forum, Facebook, TikTok. Then they will admire your loyalty. They will call you Barola Commando. Do you think Molka just be a couple just to go and attack UDP? They want to be famous. Nonsense. Khalil Jabe. Kajoma congratulate. Al Liverpool la fake winning. Kanan na fenko kunduwai. You know, akonye ko alnyina mod sabal. Akonye al mod engage. Akonye ko mod sabal benin kekane to gain the trust of Adam Barrow. Akonye because ni wulta somande ka Facebook jubele. Wale TikTok ko lam jube. Ya fo chaba ila chabe tough time di ka UDP nkolal. Abe mun tough time le di kan. Mod sabale jomal le bondi UDP me yalon ko UDP la rules fe ko le molt. The fake people la kata volta fake propaganda because nyine ka kodo diala image biri UDP atata birata da jena dron ako ay fo bulum bala fo min dola kayol mol be natin but opodita was so mako the power boss on me because he's so upset with power because Adam Barrow yamira ko hani ala fatel la power backup. I will tell someone direct. I appoint Adam Barrow as a deputy campaign manager, an intellectual, a technocrat. You see how foolish this man is. So when people say this man is educated, sometimes I ask myself, because but I'm working with the. I can say that nimmo men bedo kola billahi wallahi. I'm not 40 there. Kodo beja be manke diamol nimmo lebe do ko la men yalon ko wol mu scientist solet they are in time wol kamasi wol si kamasi wol design yeta ya be construct ka production kala adamadi unai londo so da ka fanji nyameng ani mod sabal ke kan nyame etemu intellectuality. You should be a technocrat and they appoint you as a campaign manager. Even the worst thing what Sabal accept in UDP to accept to be a campaign manager. So it a claim call you are educated. You should be a feel and enlightened people. Dan ibe wuri ne fanye. Baro betal la janne. Baro tel buka 10 years o mira. Buka 20 years o mira. Was sonde me football political. So you can see these people. Wala kina Ismaila Cisse fana. These people nte manke alati. But ku kilin ne kam balafa. Ku kilin wala kam balafa kan niyo kuya. Why only our these Mandinka young peoples? Many yalon ko kuno mo jamai leadership hope soto ye. Why are they the only people talking rudeness, spewing nonsense from their mouth? From Ibrahim Silla to Ismail Sise to Maifati kana Sabal Nyola. Ekaje Jomalela. Are they the only? You know, this is so shameful and disgrace. This has nothing to do with the tribalism. But it is sad and unfortunate. All this rudeness, all these rude words, may to what their fellow Gambians is coming from our Mandinka sons. That is the truth. Nyabe jube barola sorandin. And most of these people, imandere fefe soto kanje. Imandere position toje. So itelle mu multi many aloko baro is using them as his weapon. Eka mo jomala ko mo ila funding kyo many aloko ko mo ko karantal. Bakar baji minister position ol babul. Eta mo ila be rootness kuma fula moy. Abala do ko la mol ba criticize la te fundla na be wurla. And �𝒊𝒏 as he claimed he is more educated than all those peoples. Dr. Ismail as a doctor mumeo. Ela doctor ya title fong. Ela doctor ela education ete ko yelondo so that if that cannot prevent you from spewing some nonsense word. Imbuka leadership found a quality moment. Leadership so there are some words you don't you have to guide your words. But all these are coming from these Mandinka circles. Why? Why? This is what I don't understand. My fatty. Abodame. Ismail Sise. Abodame. Modu Sabale. Amad Jitenyol. Many alonko. These are young people, many alonko in our society. They are called Molia Amutakwalondo Bela. But Alhamdulillah, Barola Mansakunda be exposed kan. Baro Nilibuke Mirako Sama. Mbe kumaka fay kanyi mo Amerika Sama si sula noelal. Walakin na manding ko kumo mandia. Kumo mandia de. Bari hammen town. Me yalon kate buka ku nyato mira. Adabe position me data kala fika wat ka woda man to wala ka mating. But adama di me yalon ko ke mira Sama den sina sula fennal bena murla ni molle kan. Waka hakilo tabe diamu la nyamen. Wala tina biri ya jambe la Mansakunda boyda. There are some people hani do go ke ya jambe la Mansakunda. Mota fole ko ye nyine kenna. Mota fole ko ye nyine fo mota fole nga boy ye nyine fo. Bari na nyin kawyol mumyo be etel tata. Ye mod sabal fana. Ya jambe man la ba disgrace la. Al kana so yali yusi ye mobe kan fanda kam Sama ne kula kan mobe be tan la celebrate la atar ko is injustice la me be men la kalka but because of ye mo ali so al sonta yali yusi ye mo kan fandal kam ya je niye jawo siandi society ko Sama nin kula te ka ite mo so la membe lole and Ismail Sise ite you are so ebe landa tambe kam bakele you are too much. The only thing left to you now is to insult the opposition. Ito ko yung opposition yun la political party law. But until ngalo no kali yo party law just to have access to the state house. Cannot to compromise to fool the Gambian. Atel Gambia musolo. Atel le kiol kafa. Anum tebe men fulale. Nde. Ndaba ke sojarti de. And I'm not in support of any military government. But billahi wallahi tallahi ni adama baro tambita nyina. Gambia ba fanjela another military rule in the kono. Because the people are tired of this nonsense to entrench yourself into the power. Imanla fika bu banko kan ite ko betu la banko president yalla dro. Akalla ba munete kudeta. Nyina akinna ko anun tol Gambia diwne mbuka karang. Ya jambe na jawara sanji tanzaba. Alabanda munela imanla ba kudeta la. Ka forcefully bonde power ya jambe sanje mu wannim fula alabanda munela ni ECOWAS ma intervene bi amantare exile ba amamboje peacefully because ni ECOWAS ma intervene ya jambe is not going, we are going to just kill each other and the same way baro fadambo and many ya jambe surrender ka dundi wo masibo ko the same people wolle ba surrender ko take ganda yele because Gambians we don't want resistance ndele ama alabota Gambia le and then one thing nyanda me understand la freedom does not come easily. You have to fight for it and gain it. Bari ye bulo la nyoka yalla moy burulek anen bayil si loh yalla watar wo ala fan koy ko batara ya ala kila bula kata kelo la ala nabio mole kelo leke ye batarol le kele society kono wona biya mo fango del be men no makila ko nale ku kono je society kono ali ye kelen dal bulo bari Gambian o nyakatara bila jube moli la kordal lo Gambia ku fon be ke kanje billahi wallahi talla somday kam dal ko nyim banko no je moli la kordal lo ye million dundi wo kordal nyil kundo ite bula wala wo kordal la dol beje more than 10 million yela bulle lo wala how many yolta sanji jolle la ka wo kordal nyil lo e kata masio dundi la kordal ka be boy e ñom banku dew abake ke le kamta ala ñol lo be sirin ke jube be complet la man resist foytel le bal tamo banko e fa ñol le o banko selsep e kate ñaati le mo la kordal la ñine kamolu wayli katay ka bomo tay ka fete mobe ko mobe fa because of waylo kam fale katali kunna anu Gambian kanam fan exceptional from that niaje Tunis Ben Ali niaje abota semboto ali yalo munake mo kili ye tilimbali yake wala fuaro wafir la sila dala security le ya bute amanke dalila kante Ben Ali Tunis la former president no ya bute aman kuno jata muneke ay gaswelo ta kamfa kama ya bonga fankan ka fanjane wala moli fundita wala kala Ben Ali la tanya ali yamira jam moli katale kam murota ka dum moli kono ka moli fafala fale ama kensene kake because kule kalle kayte mennola nali yaje ko moli kata ka bomol cika ka fete fanka ka mo keme mol fa innocent people mon kake because kam fale late kan etel yaje ko kam fani men yalan ka mansa kundalo o mansa kunda molle be o mansa kunda no ma men be o mansa kunda so wotka woto they will go and kill those innocent peoples mansa kunda be lodum ete banku kote on men yalon ko ye mansa kendol soto wol be social housing create ke la banku diwne ke bonde bad living condition ko ke samba good living condition ete la banku diwne ke la korda ni mole nyi duma silo ma kada kenye tura kose dol fata jiyo ko no men kanata ina ta ko ke traumatization be face in Europe jan ye le wok struggle ke sanji jole be struggle ko no wol nata wo bun kendol lo with the hope that in the family say a better place to live in long killing inyo banku dew abatate banko ta fatate banko ta kanna kat pila dula wo military hala kiro ne kam day mambe misil me kordal ko woni la wakili batarol be lorinje e ka e ko etel be kantarol nyem mansa kunda na be Gambia diun puskan ya jamela mansa kunda ko to nya dictator la molfa anala jawyaba bad mol la kata fewne bu kata e blodum wala ka mol la kordal boyende for no reason without no compensation. Without no compensation. But Adama Barrow government, they are so comfortable destroying the Gambians. They are so comfortable with that. It is a more la marse auto la musol bondi waslada e ka fa mo le nonsense oppression clear road. Ye mu neke waslada la say na manke kankawnet. Wo muso men yalon kan wo alfal men yalon ko e de on la karambo njoy ka bondi wodula nyina to e de on la balwe ka bondi wol where are those people? Do they even know how those people are living now? Do they know how they are feeding their families? They're careless about it. Destroy their things without compensating them and bring them back to zero. Ye modo la joran tinya wodula to they take them 10 years before to build their business and they bring those people back to zero. And say it at a salaji kamola dulal tinya e kamda ko neman de wo banko la because of kidi bataro le bebul ngo Gaddafi na la sembo be anala kilo be mo le funtita kamana bo men yalo ko e bulu kensen lo Saddam na la sembo mo bulu kensen tiyo le funtita kanna ngani Hussein Mubarak Egypt anala wo sembo be mo bulu kensen le funtita kamana Chile la former president mo bulu kensen le funtita kamana. Don't upset the citizen. Don't be so comfortable destroying the citizens' property. Men ba fole Cairo kino baro. Nde mo la ko bukan nde mo men yalon ko nde sal. Nga talibo konjiraje ani Adama Baro ani Mod Sabale. Ngo jelo ka fota fande kon. Yalo namanke Gambia te who will take those people even serious? Who will give platform to those people? Ite ko ikamo le kilna mansa kundaka Adama diu menka wule musole bete bulu diune be bulu ite man dula fango soto one thing tubab du jan ni moli wulita be kay ni bete la lay kalo ne sama beta do ko bari Gambia bo men yalo ko ni wulta e ka muntol bari political bureau mo men yalo ko wol fon man fen keno e no Gambia diwa ni afa kandi me bari nyon kuni baloto yin dunia fana kam ko to kon sorry to say but that is the truth mo men yalo ko do ku tebulo man sa kundama wol fon employ no wala baluwobe mo le buloko no le wulita bu ka fo kon kata do ko wala no le natal kay kale bero fayni man sa kundai ala fo ko man sa kundani yemune ka telier ali nyinen kay tebe mun do kule because today a lot of these young people when you look at them many yalo ko ye fanke political ali nyinen ka what kind of job are they doing? They are not employed, they are not working, but they are living from donors. You know, ni yeta ye kumabali fo ye do ye ko le he binisa do ye ko no bi ye ku ken no bi kay na thousand okam. Someone who is living like that. Gambian media, some of these media, they are disgraced. When was the last time you see Gambian media funding killing? Many alonko they are doing something in that country where they be a garden or lebebulu, while a livestock animals or lebebulu, while they be a poultry. When is the last time you see Pruna media, you see Falkili? And these are the people you usually give them platform to express their frustration. What is their difficulties? To voice their voice out. Another funding they can emulate themselves by such kind of people. But he take a more not in the platform. No coup table. Someone they will take a body into a political bureau. If we'll find me fund develop no. And these are the people who kata diamumo le kafo kal bureau di press down. No Gambia nyo banku kunimbalo birim bay will nena maje dunia dulato. Until yamina ko to dress well. Ye pare ba kereng ye fe expensive fundo you never say wala wonde jiko hani je be saw yo bula because je be saw nim fi on chip taje wota me ka fona mangarande no Gambia ya for sometimes a disgrace mo men man ta do kula man sa kunda mo le fon employ no ni wol wulte ka political bureau le bayndi they have no job to do wala family ke la dimbal balunde mun la mol keso menna manza kunda man fem provide no wali wolle ko ka campaign manza kunda useless plus useless ite be useless manza kunda useless e kana ta moli kai ka fo ka ala fa na useless no it's the same mbebe fola na UDP diuni more there will be many people because I know most of these people near UDP attack. Na UDP ngol katala kela profile jube to start following them. They are looking for followers. They are using UDP to gain followers. They are attacking UDP to gain followers. They are attacking UDP to gain attentions. Wala tinabi hani NPP kona nemo lafta kodo sotola. Afamata president jela. Strango ya mudaka muneke alike final na kafo ko jointa UDP. Next day dron na mol fana ya tika chapat e kay ko ngata baba daboya. No. Go. UDP ngol. Ale political bureau sotole. Ale regional bureau sotole. You know, Jang. Ninte kon jointa political party olla. They have their offices here. Every political party. They have their branch here. I will go to that branch and I ask them that lafta join la party olla. Eben nyinin kala muna akin lafta join la party olla. Mune nyaboje. And they will bring the form. Bring form of filler for my membership card. And that membership card, every month I have to contribute. Nyama contribute ajulo la munkando wo julo nyimbajo la wale nsamba kitol. Handi nyen karol kono recent. Na wo research ne suno nyawnya mbenyin karo jolal diakuya. But will they take me to the party secretary? No. What does that concern me? Not a joint party because of the party manifesto. Because the way they are taking the party, because the party samba kanyam. Man join the party la purukan samba dabo ya taking me to dabo obe mune kila falana. But he can yinkele to gain the attention of NPP. Because NPP barakan tang kafolo. Ko kafo memang baraka. wallahi hanni la baraka di Samba je ka fundile patio me mandua soto NPP batu nga fale patio me mwite patio nyi mandua soto barakate la kuto e barakata nyaaw nya ni tata je ke la noro le fa dak mod sabal bi nay poske al tala posto yajube ni mo tanne commentaje mo worowlo be ba agence la ye suku nyol tajane suku nga UDP te suku to fata dak na alaji kondale ala dabanane ale alwa United Democratic Party lo parti me ye dua soto ye barako soto alfal mene parti lo tonya kan ala ko qul jaa al haqq wa jahaka al batila inna batila kana jahuka bataro din tonya buka keleno de tonya na tal ka bataro buruka United Democratic Party lota tonya leka alota ngania kili yaleka e malonyin kama kombe mansa kundala ko mfana ngampanti party lo ngoy ko Africa Party wo party lota because of be mansa kundala ye fanson party lo ni jida mansa kundala party ka fale dak APRC le Gambia what is our problem? What's your local international problem? Huh? Mo furu meni kam da ko sabal nyoli. Wolina yalo Gambia na ni tata sosa banko la tinya ikalo munela. Ni tata banko kay ke hakilo tule. Ibe mojo mal le promote ka society kono. E kalo ne fonyim banko so boya ta fonyim banko furu ne. Bawo ntengo fo. Ndiudo mbang, mbade musolo mbang. Hani mbari muso bakini fakini eni dia nata konye ko saballa ko kadiya den walunde mbafula ni la bari muso ya banta melon ko tak because mo e fana lafta fuola mo furu ne ka mo furu nyabon al tela filal diwni ke ment al kabulo ko su wolle ni ko mo be al muy diwon kila ko sabala sa fay ko awju billahi atupi isa fay atupi mo barakanda mene yalo Gambia no almo alenso barakola ada barola kafo barakanta kafolet barakate la kuto diawate la kuto ali be jube do ni mo be diam kay kama be kam faade abe malbalia abe ni malbalia nde wo kam mira bak ada malbalia be nanyum mande kadi ndiwul alal hakilotu alla malbalia kumol be siare de al damba man tan ni man sakunda ko de bari bira permanent secretary lamba ambassador lamba minister lamba ne manding ko mo ala balafiro warta nyim fenko ko and that is the truth Ibrahima Silla abalobe firende kuma men diata aka wala fo bole e Soumaïla Cissé di semti Modou Sabal di semti Amad Jide di semti Souleymane Camara di semti ñil be mo manding kadi wolet al damba ne be nyim sakunda ko ba atil damba ne be NPP ko ba kuma jaw nabe fulaka boatel la karola fatul al mamalo sotoba al buke mira sabala ba ko benyum kuma kunta men fokante nyil kilo kila hannen ni men be ku kilo kunna fatel ya mira kal ni nyil men be ku kilo al boje samal ya jube febe la al fon la kafo ko al positiono ni je fe badi la badal tole malal kafo ko lafta kar la le because Suleiman am 100% so ni aje take the president advisor for the cyber security natara election malam ita sodol NPP format appreciate albeñi malbalia ko mo men belate nal tata ni tata si ifanie e ka ni tan dina ko tolol le muyti atelle mu kuma bo folalde atelle mu ila nenir lalti atelle be fundla ka kuma kurum fo molie ka kuma kulu balo fo mole ka mol kam fandal fankam meme fola UDP nkoli alinga nya kasila bi Gambia la politiko be nyame pour molie molon fi social media e beta be UDP le mala han TikTok nimme TikTok yela ala account o yela kutabe même follow mala abenala be sembila afanke UDP supporter soti walla ay ka UDP attack lati UDP nga mojo le fasaja men yalo ko prakas ina ta prakas UDP kono e ko ekada UDP kele lallete samade nyol be bolle kono Isi konti ye konti. Ike fan na kindi UDP because until lamol we don't learn from our passes. Ne mo kile na dada ko ba usen mo kendolti ba ku usen beten na beten nga podi nga ngam fanka fa salat. Natata abe menno ma so I gain more supporters like I gain more followers I na practice I start UDP attack la. We build them. And that is the truth. Because intel fana ni mo kuma fo Adam Barrow madro nga woti kandile. Na kuma fo Adam Barrow bari nyantalo nambe mol Adamadiw ye moje nenir lala mo Adamadiw. Hanna be Adam Barrow ne kanali a promote sama be murlal kan ko ngejel. Nenir la ya promote do simata be jomale ne kande. Essa Jawla ka president Barrow le nene nalem fasa neni ro kan sama nim parakastam bina nim murtana UDP mbatel faul le nene walakin ku kurun fasa man bete ndel dun mo problème mo menti ni mo funda Adam Barrow betende Adam Barrow musake katila Adam Barrow be kidi wo kambala fewni siala mba fen at the end abe menno ma wala de more followers more attention ningo so because yalo kon tolle seta social media yalo kon telle TikTok control telle Facebook control telle WhatsApp control the only thing pour attention o sotono is to attack UDP or to attack themselves to the UDP. And we still don't want to learn. Niaje mai fati obviously fanda kea ajareta nyenga falla ajareta amanke fenti mai isi bandito. Mai is bandito. Ani jomal be nyola UDP kon. UDP ko le mune ke maila. Mune fe e manna fi kol je fundita nan. Walakin ante I don't take mercy for anybody. Ne fanke ko etile democracy dada. Well, more tolerance. There are some issues there you don't tolerance with that. Jomale tolerance katambe alala. Ngama alale adamadi uda. Barako alay ako adamadi wene na lafta yesonte alama faman safal yaghfir wa man safal yumin. Bar ko dol beja alabuka adamadi tolerance wolka. There are some certain things you don't need tolerance. Mo be la banko tinyala. Ikafo let us be tolerance. Niaje Adama Barrow ni nonsense jama be abake kan bankoka abake kan banku diwla because of this tolerance ha Gambian peaceful mune peaceful indi mol bal tinyala bal banko tinyala bal fombe tinyala e ka foko Gambia niaje Adama Barrow fon haani ta kata ka fo Gambia diwne ko beta tatable nyine fay kay Gambia diwne man haani ila diamol ka sa bari man haani wala tina Adama Barrow fundita be ka kata tatamla adu nabuta a'udhu billahi tabita nyin tatama beta fo tamla anu nokeda kude tale babon la jeto anu nimmo moy kude take mol ba a support la kanne because this nonsense have to end ni ECOWAS ma bono ni ECOWAS ma nyita Adam Barrow la sign tele adna sojarul bondite because ECOWAS la mandate le munyin ECOWAS be nyine preach ka kaje ko time limit ni Adam Barrow me yalo kate fond security mal kandano fo ECOWAS la security le wo kate tout la to ECOWAS la wo ambition woto nyante la fem ko yafas la je but ECOWAS fam. This ECOWAS, they are hypocrites organization. ECOWAS is one of the most foolish organizations in the entire world. They are hypocrites, they are selfish peoples. That's why all these ECOWAS presidents, they are doing whatever they want because they are criminals. So when someone did try to overthrow them, they will say, I condemn this, I condemn. You don't condemn yourself. But you can empower the people to entrench themselves into power. But you don't want anybody to tackle you from that power. But nalima woke, yale ECOWAS nalime ke kunja. The entire ECOWAS bloc will be led by the who? By the militaries. And Gambia is not exceptional. Because nimol tate frustrate man selbul wala ka woke. Say what ECOWAS is doing is nonsense. That's Umar Mbalo Suso. His term is end. His term is expired. Why the ECOWAS had still the securities in Guinea-Bissau to protect that rebel there? Because Umar Mbalo Suso is a rebel. He's not a president. His term is expired. But why the ECOWAS is still endorsing that man? Why ECOWAS still keep their economic soldiers to protect that man? When his term is expired and he refused to conduct the election. That's why Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Guinea-Conakry, Niger, they take themselves from that fucking organization called the ECOWAS because they are hypocrites. They are absolutely nothing. They are only there for their own interest. They never advise each other. Unless it can now involve into your country issue when they see you are in the trouble. If not, ECOWAS could have called Adama Barrow, advise him, tell him that you cannot throw the constitution, and secondly, you come back and say that no, my country, we don't have time limit constitution, and you are the one who threw that draft. For constitutional kana fanye loi kono ngomo leka constitutional draft, but you throw our draft away. You have no shame, no dignity, morality. You still come back to the citizen and say, no, we don't have term limit in our constitution. The term limit implemented itself into the constitution. No. And the ECOWAS know this. And what is so disgraceful, ECOWAS president is a Gambian, Omar Toure. And Omar Toure is there. He is not saying anything because he is installed by the Adama Barrow. They are all seeing the Adama Barrow and they will not tell him the truth. If I'm the Omar Toure, I will resign. Because when ECOWAS ambition, their aim and ambition and objective is to have term limit in all the ECOWAS bloc. And the Adama Barrow is trying to run for the third term and telling the Gambians that, no, we don't have term limit constitution. Who's supposed to bring the term limit constitution? And he threw our draft constitution because of that term limit. Gambia didn't fiko liksina law. Ibavule ha no term limit in the constitution okono. The military nata ya fucking overthrow blato. Aina ya formule ha this is unconstitutional. What Adama Barrow is doing is constitutional? Is it constitutional? Bangu di unla moment ite kunkile na nafa yo buta ya fay bantal. But ni sojarul nata ye takuli ye buo kido la wodulato ye nalo mole ha we don't want unconstitutional ruling. So membo ko ni prevent la mamba wala ado atul musol men ya lokal betal la bula nalla nyin kafol ngatel le keli atel ni kudeta kata jama beje akata atel le kunkan atel keli le kafa atel le diwni kafa atel le kenyol kata exile atel le diwni kata exile al mukabbala fa al fanye Gambia musol ni mes men bebe ker Gambia musula telle ka mol dunda kon alla ni yaay campagne jana be karle to sama be jana le al diwni be fala fanka so kon al mambala fa soto musu jolli be fa ka wol leptano kon al mambala fa soto al diwni atele ama politiko mendito ale na denkili balla al be tan dawdo ko sila janna bi be karle to sinin be karle to al diwni be fa kam fanka so kon just for you people to get better life but al malo ngey Adam and Alaji Mol have no respect. Ala cabinet, they are ready to fight. They are ready to do anything just to remain in power. But Gambia doing it. We have to tell the ECOWAS to withdraw that economic soldiers from our country because they have no reason to be there. Why are they staying there? Why is economic soldiers are still in our country? What are they doing there? Because we are not in war. But they are doing that to protect Adama Barrow, to push his ambition. ECOWAS is a hypocritical organization. That's why I supported these people to withdraw from ECOWAS, Burkina Faso and Mali. And I am even again many countries to withdraw. Any African countries you are genuine, leaders genuine, withdraw from that stupid ECOWAS organization. Because they are nothing. They are useless. They are only there. They are not defending their citizens. They are not defending the will of their citizens. They are only defending their selfish leadership. If not, they could have told that Omar Mbalo to withdraw or to conduct the election. But they still, Omar Mbalo is sitting in Guinea-Bissau without no mandate from his people, cancel the election. He don't want to conduct the election. He still his term is expired and still ruling that country, and ECOMOG still keep their securities in that country. Is that right? ECOMIC is just same. ECOWAS is a disgraced institution. ECOWAS is a disgraced organization. That's why they fail and they will continue to fail. Instead of defending the voice of the citizen of ECOWAS, but they are only there to defend their selfishness. They are only there to defend their leadership interests, nothing else. If not, they could have withdrawn the economic soldiers in the Gambia. What are they doing there? Are we in the war? Gambia is not in war. We are not in war zone. We are not a war zone country. Why still keeping that economic soldiers in our country? And your ambition, ECOWAS, that what you said, you want every ECOWAS member to implement this two-term limit. But none of you call Adam Barrow to advise him not to run for third term. You are all keep quiet. When problem happen, you will start coming to our country. We are here for negotiation. You are all hypocrites. That's why this Burkina Faso president, they withdraw from ECOWAS. And I hope any genuine African leader will withdraw from that nonsense organization. Omar Mbalo, his presidential term is expired. Why you still keep economic soldiers there? Why you still keep the securities in Guinea-Bissau protecting that rebels? That is where the failure of ECOWAS is. And the same thing Adam Barrow is doing in our country. When the problems start, you start intimidate how to go discussion, or we are here for how to inter-dialect or whatsoever. It's all nonsense. ECOWAS is a hypocritical institution. They are not defending any interests of ECOWAS members, ECOWAS citizens. They are only there for their leadership interests, not our citizens. And you, Adam Barrow, ibenyi memfenkela teng. Billahi wallahi tallahi. You know Gambian tell la system ha yalo alinga abulaje alale ya natindi, alale jomal natindi. Alale tata no mankama kunda kaina si. Allah nyin fake belief al bole bulala. Fake. Allah Quran o fal ka mistranslate. Al bafula mole alale kar shindi ha alinga abulaje ne alala watoba. Talibe ben suda kate lola. Next mayoral election. Rohi Malik Lo kate lola next mayoral election. Landim Sane kate lola because they want to implement time limit. Let's see whether Allah will come and tell them, no, your time is not yet. Still stay there. Ne president o president jaka afo ko ha ninte fana wato sitam betala. Na fikolo mama tatato. Atitala. President Badala lo haninte fana betala na wato na sitam betala. Wati jomare la wato besida. After putting us into problem, Adamadi unyanta grateful lale. Yili la banku do respect. More laughter men na yoke. But la selfish desire and your surrounding. Telling you he no Cairo Baro. Hammen town men be bala foli hammele soto. Wali found tefen achieve la life kono. Nga fale mod sabal nasi fal. They are only provoking UDP to gain attention of Adam Barrow because atem tole wallet. Mankaman kunda Adam Barrow botadaw. It's a hamlet, not even qualified to call a village. Mole adele kafo mole. Imagine Adam Barrow la kampo mumo be. Ali jube mumo si fale beje. It's a disgraced political party. Ala nyi mo men be kata yayo le kafo mole ko hal bero di Adam Barrow la Gambia di wonali ku kalifanna. Talibo konjira do kutabulu sanji woro wula mansa kuna manye employ no. Talibo konjira na wulta somanda ke pare abeta mintole political bureau. Nimbansa kundala supporter so men kamuda ko talibo abe diabula forza forum ta beta media to. If government cannot employ talibo, who else can they employ? Gambia is a disgrace. If our intellectual became a bootlickers because of they don't have job. Jaman Jan Jomale be care. Who even know which political party a support can? They care less about it. They only care about what you can do. But Gambia, before you do so, you have to bootleg the government. You have to pressing them because they are the employer. They are the one who employ you. The left our system create the employment. People can work regardless of their political affiliation. But because they can come and buy your dignity. They can come and buy your morality. They enslave you. They are enslaving people just to get work. They enslave 𝒂𝒊𝒏. 𝒂𝒊𝒏 joined NPP to just to survive. I'm educated. Education. Do you know the meaning of education? Niaje ala ko mole ikhra al karang. Anda manda wala. Ala ko hal yastawi allazina ya'lamu wal lazina la ya'lam. Fo mol ni mol be kanya no la ba men yalo ni men malo. Ni te koy karantale, you have to, it la karaw nying. You should depend on your education should should provide surviving for you. More legend but you don't have to vote like the people. Ite kako ite bota university and you became a deputy campaign manager. The same level with the people who never sat in the class. Do san wonyol. You are running after president vehicle everywhere. And you call yourself educated. It's not a disgrace. If you are educated, you should be able to provide a job for yourself. Survive for yourself. You should uplift the people surrounding you, but not suppress them into poverty. And that's what 𝒂𝒊𝒏 is doing. Bringing the poor people together. Kata musul men yalo ko muso fuarole kata gadi na do kulale. Ibe UDP ntafani sa ko kan deminede. Ngabe ro jay pano fandi jato ni fenko lanata yeso ngala. Fayete ama ene UDP nkol be kelol. Ene alal be kella 𝒂𝒊𝒏. You see those women, they are not fake de. Wo musol men kata gadi no to ka sore kata ila jato kata ikane ke songala. Because yalo ko be tonya leka. Ye hopeless so de kundo. Moli ela kodo bondi jang. Mbadi ile la puri la bumujo. Wali jini nyoli ye go fon organize ye janne. Wo kodol bebe dile te malo ko ndel diaspora solu. E malo ko doko le bentel bu nyanda na kodo kile. E mal bali ma bile kanalo e ka fo diaspora jol. Ali wo kodo ki al doko nyoli. Because he dabe li jokon. Fete amantel la foro ndel la foro ya ndel ni te mu kilenet. I even blame the people many more sabal kasi because in the Essa Jawla I don't want to sit with the people. Hanatan manfello, but I don't want to share a platform with the people like 𝒂𝒊𝒏 because the kila ko lam 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔 mashitan ning adamadi buka mala buka man hormo sura ka kule ke mendiata ka kule for mendiata buka malu. So why would I disturb myself sharing platform with the people many along ko wol mantar banko la kuto wol bela survival lela hani sene ne adam baro ko len temu alala te ba fala yes alalam e bena ba justify la because they don't believe themselves. Adu ala ko ma min dabbatin fil ard illa ala allahi rizquha adamadi dafe wo dafe ni be nyim banko la kay la balwo la harajo ala ya provide atude buli ba nyine na nyamen na. But because they don't have self-belief, they don't have self-confidence, they call themselves educated, but they are educated fools. Why would I be bootlicking somebody to get work? That means I'm not educated. I don't have qualification. I only, 𝒂𝒊𝒏 can only speak English. Finish. That's all. He can express, articulate himself in English. Apart from that, he is absolutely nothing. Because Essa Jawla, when I'm in the Gambia today, I don't need any work from the government. I will create job for me, for myself, and the people surrounding me. I can create the employment for the youth. That's what we call education. But you say you are educated. Ye kumo membe for president manata ko eko malu man tambe nyinna. Gitu na ya man tambe nyinna. Do ya man tambe nyinna ye kumo membe for president makana ko eko taban ko be rawon ya fo ko ngamen fo nga fan yale fo in the history of the Gambia any sam sardam banaki o me bu ko safa na ta fo mole nga bu ko men safa be wuliya. E Gambia mo bar fen kate internet Gambia amna fen national fenkat ak international fenkat sam sar moy international fenkat mo sabal moy national fenkat fonga liggéey dunia aduna bi lool la han nabi mo ala ko ne ko ya ayyuhar rusul qulu min at-tayyibat al domoro ke fe la men be seneyari wa amalu salihal yabdo ko ke ale barol ke barakendol bali te ko ila balwo betula mo le bulo kono ite ko ila balwo betula mo le bulo kono ni te yado mo le eta da restaurant to mo le e dun da flayo la mo le al kiyama ite be jako fa bono la nyaadil muslime kendo bu kaso wala al muslimul khawiyu afdalu o khairu min muslimul dha'ifa muslimo me yalo ka bambanta ke yata ka balwa tarola wala fisata muslimoti me yalo ka lam futale ite bu ka sadabo ita ka sada bo nyaadi katu bol ka mo min sada ni defa ka modo sada ndaka sada dan ndefa ko kata mo ligente sa nde ye sada din dela ndefa ko kanata kata modo le sada wala mo saba nyoli be nyim belale just to provoke people e be nyim be ke ka wol made ka mol provoke ka mol kamfandi ka mol ta ka pour me be attention sur la nyamenna son ko le soto